4 Philadelphia area cops are being charged with killing a young girl when they fired 25 shots at a moving car. Brian Devani, Devon Smith, and Sean Dolan are charged with 12 criminal counts of manslaughter and reckless endangerment in the death of 8-year-old Fanta Biladi. Now, that happened in 2021. Prosecutors say the ex-Sharon Hill officer shot at a moving car as a crowd was standing outside of a stadium. Now, ballistic tests could not tell which gun fired the bullet that killed the child. And this story, still to this day, so extremely sad to know, to be so young and to lose your life in this way. The responsibility of police officers, when you shoot a gun, you don't know what it's going to puncture, where that gun is going to go. You can only determine where you shoot it at. And so for 25 bullets to land inside of a car and to kill this young lady, this is the only way, is for those cops to be charged. The only way for the family to be able to even rest a little bit in their city and walk around with pride for their city is for all of the cops, regardless of who the person was that shot it or where. They all need to be behind bars.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? This was extremely sad. So this all happened. They were leaving a high school football game when a shooting erupted between two teens. The officers immediately started shooting into a car they thought the shooting came from. Keyword, they thought the shooting came from, right? It was the wrong car. And so they ended up killing this little girl. Her family was struck as well. They did not die. Four bystanders were also struck with bullets. She was the only one who lost her life. And so the teens who started the fight, they were initially charged with her murder, but a grand jury later determined the officer should be tried for her murder, should be charged for her murder. So they dropped the charges against the teens. And so here we are with these 3 officers, because I think when you have that badge and you have that shield and you have that gun, as you said, Demi, it is very important where you point your gun. It's very important that you just don't point into a moving crowd. If there's shots fired coming from the crowd, I think the most important thing is to disperse the crowd in a calm way and help people figure out where to go, not return fire in a crowded crowd of people after a high school game. And so because they did that, this little girl lost her life. And so these officers definitely need to stand trial for her murder, because this little girl lost her life, and it shouldn't have went down that way.
Absolutely.
So.